Starting a garden entirely from scratch can feel daunting. Looking at a dry, lifeless seed, it's easy to assume that turning it into a thriving plant requires years of experience or some natural talent. But germination doesn't rely on luck or a green thumb. It is a strict mechanical formula. If you input the correct physical materials, the biological reaction has to happen. Take a look at this 6-step visual guide. We are going to follow this exact map to walk you through the entire process, from an empty pot to your first successful sprout. Before we begin, you need to gather 5 specific items: a pot with drainage holes at the bottom, standard potting soil, coco peat, your chosen seeds, and a watering can. Possessing these specific tools and following the sequence we are about to cover completely eliminates the guesswork. Let's set up your workspace. Step 1 is simple. Place a clean pot in your work area. This brings us to the most common reason early germination fails. Filling that pot with 100% standard heavy soil creates a dense environment that compacts when wet, ultimately suffocating the seed. The precise solution to this is the 80-20 substrate mix. The 80% standard potting soil provides the necessary structural foundation. It gives the roots the bulk they need to anchor themselves securely as they grow. The remaining 20% coco peat acts as a vital moisture retention agent. It ensures the seed won't dry out during its most vulnerable phase. Pour both components into your pot and physically blend them together. Methodical, mix thoroughly. You need a uniform consistency so that no isolated pockets of heavy soil or dry coco peat remain in the container. Hitting this exact 80-20 ratio creates a perfectly aerated microenvironment. It balances proper drainage with the necessary hydration. For step 3, we need to prepare the soil for the seeds. If you plant seeds too deep, they will expend all their stored energy trying to reach the light and die before breaking the surface. To prevent that, cap your depth. Dig your holes to a maximum depth of 2 inches. This specific depth is mechanically important. It provides enough cover to keep the seed secure while leaving the soil above loose enough for a fragile sprout to push through. Moving to step 4. Dispense exactly 2 to 3 seeds per hole. Grouping them this way creates a statistical guarantee that at least 1 seed in each cluster will successfully sprout. Now, gently sweep the surrounding soil back over the hole. Do this lightly without applying downward pressure. Maintaining uncompacted soil above the seed at exactly that 2-inch mark dictates whether the seedling can survive its upward journey. The final active phase is watering. This is the moment with the highest risk of error. A heavy, concentrated stream of water will aggressively excavate the soil. This displaces your seeds from their carefully measured 2-inch depth. To deliver water correctly, use a rose attachment to strictly sprinkle moisture over the surface. You also need an absolute maximum daily volume limit to prevent waterlogging the roots. Keep your watering to a maximum of 300 milliliters. The goal is for the soil to appear visibly damp at the surface, but it should never pool into a layer of mud. This specific 300 milliliter sprinkle must become your daily, unbroken routine. Executing this delicate, consistent hydration protocol serves as the final chemical trigger that activates the dormant seed. Now, relocate your completed pot to an environment that receives consistent warmth and direct sunlight. If you maintain the daily watering routine in this environment, your reward will materialize in exactly 7 to 10 days. You will have visual confirmation of success the moment a green sapling breaches the dark soil. You've mastered the formula. Keep up your daily hydration routine as your plant grows, and subscribe for more systematic guides on how to manage your garden at every stage.